You are now listening to the voice of horror.
Lock your doors, bolt your windows, and turn off the lights. Make sure the kids are safe at home, cause you're headed to the Night Watch Zone.
Welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are ready to reveal the ranking of the franchise. We got the crew here. We got Sarah, Eric, Coriander, of course, and JT.
Yo,
all right, guys, we made it.
Yeah.
we're back.
We are, right?
It's like I was
Yeah.
just here.
Well, you kind of were though, man. I'm not gonna lie. All right. So tonight, guys, we're gonna just like have some real fun with this. All these guys have been a part of this. We've been going through the whole franchise, the Halloween franchise, doing the great debates, and it's been fun. And now we have the official list. We're gonna be revealing it, talking a little bit about it, and just chilling. Plus, we do have a special giveaway, and it is a really JT, right? Who would have thought, right? It's it's a it's a really cool giveaway. Once again, JT stepping in and doing some fantastic work, and we truly appreciate that, all the great things that you do, man. So first of all, thank you very much for doing that again. Much appreciated, bro.
No problem.
All right. Okay. All right. So just to say hey to you guys here, thank you to everyone that hung in there with us. We got Melissa, we got Val. What's up, Val? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. We got Ronan in the house. What's up, Ronan? Yeah, man. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. And look at that. We got a channel member anniversary for the Queen herself. We're at 20 months, man.
Good for
It's
you.
it's a nice round number.
Yeah, I liked it.
Saying love spending Friday nights with all of you. Thank you for letting me be a part of this wonderful channel and community. Well, thank you as well, Sarah. Seriously, we appreciate
spending
you.
time with you.
Mhm.
That's right. Yep,
Thanks.
absolutely. Let's see who else. And wow, look at this.
Wow.
Val
Holy
also
crap.
with a channel member anniversary. We got a whole bunch of them tonight. It looks like
Mhm.
28 months. Yes. All
Awesome.
right. Very
That's
cool.
wild.
It is wild.
Mm.
Very wild. Saying so thankful for the amazing community of people. 28 plus months of great times, wonderful memories made. Love y'all to the moon and back. We love you too.
Very cool.
Thank you so much. Wow, that is just crazy. Thank you so much. Melissa also with a channel member anniversary, 15 months for her. Thank you so much, Melissa. We appreciate you saying love you to the moon and back. Same to you. Thank you so much for all your support as well. Very, very cool. 15 months, man. So crazy. All right. And we got Danielle in the chat. What's up, Danielle? We got Charlie in the chat. Good to have you here. Just want to make sure I catch up to as many people as I can. I won't catch up to everyone, but I will try. We got Super Tenor in the house. What's up, man? Good to have you here as well. Always there, always being positive and supportive. Very cool to have you here. Let's see. I'm just trying to go through some of the comments here. Jerry's in the house. What's up, Jerry? Good to have you here too. Hope you're doing well. Mr. Rick, Scott, all of you guys, Alan. Welcome, welcome. Jerry has a channel member anniversary as well. A year.
Nice.
We made it to a year. All right.
Hey.
Good for you.
Very cool, man. Thank you so much for the support. And jeez.
Hey, hey.
You too, man.
Hey.
Thanks, man. You're all right. JT, like I said, man, thank you so much for all that you do and all the support and all the wonderful prizes and I mean it's just crazy. You know, you're at a top level and you know, just always being so supportive and stuff. So man, couldn't thank you enough, seriously. Couldn't thank you enough, seriously. Jinzo, good to have you here, the foreigner belt, and David. All right. Very, very cool. Okay. Well, let's do this, guys. We're going to start this thing off, and also just to let you guys know, we do have a fantastic prize that JT has put together, and that will be something that we'll be doing a drawing for, probably at least 2/3 of the way through the stream. And I just want to say, as usual, what we like to do is to have folks, you know, if you have to be here in order to win it. And I just wanted to make sure that I just kind of stressed that because I know that there's been a couple times when some folks weren't able to stay, and we understand that. But you know, it's not fair to the other folks that do stay. So we just want to make sure that we let you guys know up front that
So where I'm here, can I win it?
in the drawing, you have to be here.
I'm just playing.
Yeah,
I'm not, but I'm just playing.
Well, he didn't say no.
Yeah, that's how to know.
So it's like, he just laughed. So that's kind of like a maybe.
So this is how
I'm
we're
just
going to do it.
asking.
This is how we're going to do it. If I tell you, if you send in a super chat, you can be put into the giveaway, the prize giveaway later on. And let me also just say this. Actually, we do just have one person just jumped up. Let me just get to that real quick before I can even finish explaining it. Let's see, who is this? This is hey, it's Shape. What's up, man? Hey, what's up? He says Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is #1. You
All right.
and Shape was with us on a few of these, man. Thank you so much for being here. And Shape, guess what, man? You're gonna be in the giveaway, bro. You are in the giveaway. Thank you for being here. And also, man, congrats. We just had your celebration the other night for 2K. And
Nice.
much love, man.
Nice.
Much love. All right. So so look, let's show you guys what we have for our giveaway that JT put
Yes,
together.
please.
Awesome. Here we go. There it is.
Wow.
Okay, I was like, I can't see it.
Can you see it?
Nice. I can
Yeah.
now.
Look at that.
That's cool as hell, dude.
Nice. Very nice.
That's awesome.
It is very, very cool.
Good job, JT.
It really
Tell
is,
you
man.
later.
I love that you can tell it's a mask on a head and not just like a bust of the mask. I like that you
Yeah.
can see like
Mhm.
the skin
It's
around the
my
eyes where
favorite,
it comes
yeah.
off the neck.
It's my favorite ST file. That to me,
Yeah.
it's the best Michael out there. It's I
All-
love that print.
It
All the
looks
little details
so
are really
cool.
And
nice.
it's the first time I did like the tombstone effect on it. So I'm like, I'm gonna do this. Speaking
Man.
of Artie, you can move because you already showed it. We'll put it there.
There we go.
Very cool, man.
Nice.
It looks so good, man. Seriously.
Yeah. So I mean, it's nice. Like be on a desk. You know, if you ain't got a lot of room. That's why I didn't make it so big because
Is it heavy or no?
no, it's like a pound maybe. I mean,
It's like it'd make a
it's
good
hollow.
paperweight.
Yeah. So like I said, it's like you put on your desk or a mantle.
Nice.
That'd be
Yeah.
good on like a bookcase or something like that,
Yeah.
you know?
You know, like if you ain't got a lot of room because like I print a lot of big stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't want to make it that big because a lot of people ain't got a lot of room. I'm running out of room, so it's like,
Right.
and it's
I mean,
funny
I've
because I
got
put this on
plenty of room on
Instagram
top
and
of my bookcase next to the
Yeah,
Predator,
see?
man.
yeah, it's like that one's huge, and I
I need
upscaled
more
that
to
one.
put up there. I'm just saying.
Well,
Well, Coriander, you
I'm
might
giving
like the
this
super
away
chat that
tomorrow
Val just
stream.
sent in.
The, art
Well,
popcorn bucket.
Wow. Oh, that is sweet.
oh wow,
Yeah.
That is sweet.
Yeah.
I
that is
want that,
cool,
JT. What the hell?
Yeah.
bro.
And all you have to do is show
Relax,
up to the
man.
stream.
God,
You need to I need to pay you for something for one of these because seriously, I'm not joking.
Yeah.
all right. Jeez.
I want one.
All right. So look, so Shape, we got you listed, man. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate you. We also got Jerry coming in as well. Might do the Val and Sarah method. Hey man, I'm just saying it's proven. It's proven. Jerry, we got you down as well. And obviously, with you guys sending in super chats, sending another super chat, it will be another entry. So I just want to make sure that I explain that as well up front. But thank you so much, man. We appreciate the support. Shape coming in again. I need. Okay. All right. I love the pumpkin emojis too, man. Oh, very, very
Well,
cool.
I'll tell
very,
you
very
what,
cool.
just wait. Night knows
What's
what I'm
that?
talking about.
Oh,
What's coming. Yeah, just
yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right. And we got Val coming in too, saying, I have that one from JT. This entry is for oh jeez.
Look at that.
Okay.
See?
Right, Val's gonna win.
Wow. That's gonna be interesting. Well, thank you so much, Val. Much appreciated.
Oh, yeah,
my
Sarah.
God.
They said yours should be like 6 to 10 days when your gift comes to you.
That's amazing. I'm
Yeah.
so excited. I can't wait. I'm going to
Very
take so
cool.
many pictures of it. I know exactly where I'm going to put it.
Awesome. And hey, Jerry's coming in with another one too, saying awesome work as usual, JT. It is. It really, really is. And thank you, Jerry, for the support as well. It is awesome work. There's no doubt about that. Hollywood guys in the chat. Welcome. Hope you're doing well. We got Troy jumping in as well. Hey, how's it going? My attempt at the Freddy glove. Oh yeah. Hey, well, sometimes it may not happen. Sometimes it may not. But I'm telling you, it's proven to me. It's proven to me. But thank you so much for the support, man. We've got you down as well. All right. So let's do this too, man. Let's have some fun with this as we start to go through this list. First of all, in the chat, and we're gonna kind of take our time with this once I ask the question, because I'm gonna just get to a couple of people. I won't get to everyone, but I also want to talk to the people on the panel. No one knows what this list is except for me, and I don't even remember the whole list. I have it, you'll see what I'm gonna do, but I don't remember the whole list. But for you guys in the chat, let's just start. Let's just start this off. Excuse me. Tell me what you guys think will be in 13th place, the last placed film. So just write that in the chat. We won't get to excuse me. We won't get to everyone, but we'll try to get to as many people as we can. For you guys on the panel, let's just have some fun with this. Sarah, I'll start with you, and I'll just go right around. What film do you think? Because you guys have no idea. I haven't told you guys. Coriander doesn't even know. But what film do you think will be in 13th place, and why?
I'm stuck between two. But before I say that, I saw a couple people asking in the chat if we're ranking them tonight. So if you're new, we've already kind of independently scored them in previous streams. Tonight, we're just revealing the ranking.
Yes. Thank you for that, Sarah.
Oh, no worries. I just saw it in the chat.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm torn between two, but I'm going to say that Rob Zombie 2 is bottom.
Okay. Any particular reason why you think that? And you don't have to give a reason, or you don't have to go deep into it if you don't want to. But if you have,
when you look at it in its different parts, like the way we were ranking it, like mask, story, mythology, I know individually those parts aren't so high, Like when you
Mhm.
really get down into it, people don't really like the mask. They don't really
Mhm.
like the story. They don't really like the mythology of those movies. So even if people
Mhm.
have fun with the movie and maybe rank it a little higher, I think the
Mhm.
individual scores will bring it down.
Okay. All right. Very, very interesting. And for you guys jumping into the chat, welcome. We haven't gotten to everyone, but glad to have you guys here. Strange Monkeys in the house. Good to see you, brother. Hope you're doing well. David Lewis, good to have you guys. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. It helps us out. And if someone's able to kind of give us the likes and so forth, that'd be great. Okay, so Sarah's thinking Halloween 2 from Rob Zombie. Eric, how about you? What do you think will be in 13th place?
Yeah, I hate to say it because I don't want it to be in 13th place, but I'm gonna agree with Sarah. It's probably Rob's version of H2. Um, well, first off, I was in the chat of that stream, so I remember how bad the scores were.
Mhm.
I understand that his two movies are not for everyone,
Mhm.
and because with Rob, he definitely goes out there, and a lot of
Mhm.
people don't like it when he really goes out there, and he definitely did with this sequel.
Mhm.
And kind of like how Sarah said, like when you actually take a film and break it down by the categories, like I said with you the other day, you can love a movie, but when you actually sit down and look at it and break it down into specific categories, you got to admit when a story is not good, when
Yeah.
characters suck, you know what I mean? Certain things like that. So yeah, I hate to say it, but I think H2 from Rob is going to be the bottom.
Okay. All right. JT, how about you, man?
I would say 2, but I'm gonna say Resurrection. I'm gonna go on a limb
Okay. All right.
because he whooped Michael's ass, and a lot of people don't. But that's the one in the cheesy line. Apparently, I've been watching Resurrection. I'm really that movie's actually bumped up on my list. I'm actually enjoying that movie. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm gonna say that one because it rubbed a lot of people wrong.
Mhm.
Jamie died, they didn't like it, and then what happened to Michael with the whole trick or treat. So I'm gonna
Mhm.
say Resurrection.
Okay. All right. Coriander, how about you?
The worst Halloween movie. Oh man, I am gonna say is the friggin' whole runes. Michael raped his niece. Sorry.
Wow.
I shouldn't have. Shit. But you know what I meant. Damn it. Yeah, that movie is like the worst out of the franchise, in my opinion. So yeah.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right. So we have a whole bunch of other people jumping in as well. So just to explain this one more time, like Sarah did. So we went through every film and we ranked we scored them based upon multiple categories that were randomly picked by the wheel. And we did a score where the panel gave their number, and we also had some folks from the live chat as well. So this is truly like a community effort. There's not one person, and the panels, they were some fun panels, man. I was looking back at some of them. They're in our great Halloween debates playlist. So if you haven't seen them, I would definitely recommend it. It was a lot of fun times, and some great conversation trying to figure out how to score all of these films based upon individual categories. And sometimes even with a film like some of you mentioned Resurrection or Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, there were times they got high scores. So
Mhm.
ultimately it's a question of where do they fall in line in these 13 spots. Now before we get to that, just to remind folks, if you haven't seen some of these movies in a little while, let's just do a quick refresher and just kind of get people set up. We're going to get this ranking going, and here's just a quick refresher of the franchise. Here we go.
It's time, Michael.
Okay. All right.
Very
So
nice.
yeah, it's fun when you kind of think about all of these films. We've got a whole bunch of different answers in the chat. This is actually pretty interesting. Wow. Never go full Rob Zombie. That's too funny. Oh man. Eric, you said 5 is at the end of my list, the bottom of my list.
Mine, yeah.
There you I love it. What was
Yep.
what was the reason why? I kind of forgot a little bit why.
I just there's a lot. We got the cops with the sound effects. We got
Yeah.
making it so Jamie can't speak.
Right.
There's the Michael cries. There's so much stuff going wrong with that. But
really
again, like I
is.
said, that's just my opinion.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, man. I can't I can't
We'd be here all
disagree.
night if I let loose, dude. We'd be here all night. It's all good.
There's some stuff to it. Okay, all right, let's reveal this. Okay, so at number 13, here we go. Let's play this, and this will tell us what number 13 is. Interesting picks. Here we go.
Wow.
There it is. There it is. Resurrection. Halloween Resurrection, man. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? JT, you guessed it. And a couple of you guys in the chat as well. That is in final place. And the score of it, because we did an average. The score of it is it's a pretty well, it's not the biggest jump, but the score out of a possible 50 points, it scored 21.63. Okay, so that's where that's where we're at. You listen, Eric, you're preaching in the chat. Hobo Myers isn't in last place. It's a victory.
All right, I'll see you guys later.
Yeah, but that's the thing, man. It's like you beat Michael, and that turns a lot of people off on the movies. Like that's Michael Myers, which, if you look at that movie as Michael never faced somebody like that, like karate. I mean, you can see Michael like, what the hell is this?
Right.
Like, go back and actually watch Resurrection now. Like, and think of like streaming now, and watch that movie.
That's what I mean when you come to the categories. Like with Resurrection, in my opinion, it's bad, it's garbage, but it has its place. Like bring friends over for beer and pizza and watch, a bad, air quotes, a bad movie. So you can still find ways to enjoy it. And that's why I'm surprised why, Zombie isn't at the end, because, going by the categories. But
yeah. Well,
So,
hey,
can I just say something before we go any further? Okay.
Yep.
So I know there's a lot of like Halloween fans in here, but everybody has their own opinions, and everybody has to be respectful of it. This community has always been run that way, and if you can't be respectful, then we ask you to kindly leave. So just let everybody have a good time and say what they want to say and have our own opinions. Thank you. Go ahead.
Yes. That is
Mama
very
putting
true.
foot down.
Yeah, that is very true. So we shouldn't have any issues like that at all.
No.
That's why I say they're just movies, guys. Who cares? Okay, they're just movies.
Yep, they are. So again, okay.
We're all not going to agree on some things, but we agree. You know what I mean? Like we respect everybody's opinion.
Yep,
that's
right.
That's right.
All right.
I mean, Freddie's not even on this list, and I'm here.
I don't even know what to say. But yeah, so I mean, I think with Resurrection, when we went through it and we went category by category, there were just things that didn't work well for it, and I think just to also say this too, I mean, this is for fun, and it's also just the way that the the scoring went. But I do think we tried to do it in a way where it took away as much of our bias as possible, because the wheel was random. There were times that some movies had the advantage of the wheel, and sometimes other movies didn't. Plus the panel, we had multiple people for every every film, and we had many of them of the films. We had folks from the live chat as well. So it truly, in my opinion, is it's a community thing. It really, really is. And let me just say, the Foreigner belt. I love that. It's so awesome. You guys are awesome. This is my favorite horror channel. Also, Resurrection for the Worst. There you go. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. Love it. Love it. Every time I say the Foreigner belt, I just think of Karl. Very cool. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. And hey, we also have Rachel's in the chat. Hey, Rachel, hope you're feeling okay. Seriously, and hope you're feeling better and better and better. Gifting 5 memberships, man. That's so cool.
Wow.
Thank you so
Really?
much. We appreciate that. We really, really do. Awesome stuff. Very, very cool, Rachel. But yeah, when we looked at different aspects of Resurrection, it was what it was. What can you do?
I mean, look at the slogan: "Evil finds its way home." He already knows where he lives. He knows where his house is. So it's like, oh, I forgot.
That's one way to put it, bro. That's one way to put it.
I got a question for you, Knight. When you, I mean, you said you don't remember like overall, like the list before we revealed it. When you finally got that thing finalized, when you were at the stream, how surprised were you with some of these? You don't have to, give anything away, obviously, but were you surprised a lot of times, or?
I'd say maybe half of the time, 40 to 50% of the time.
Okay.
There were 3. I'm looking at the list on my paper here too. There were like 3 spots. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually 4. Actually 5. 5 spots that I was pretty surprised about. So 5 out of 13. And you'll see as we go through it. You guys will see. It was pretty surprising to me. But I mean, it's tough, man, because you know how it is, Eric. And we talk about movies all the time, so your mind is always working in multiple levels. But there were a couple times I was like, wow, that was really, really interesting. So yeah, that's why I think this is going to be so cool. Catherine's in the chat too. What's up, Catherine? Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. And Gritter, nice to see you too. Good to have you here. All right, guys. Let's talk about number 12. So at number 13, we had Halloween Resurrection. At number 12 in the chat, you guys let us know what you think is going to be number 12. Let's see what you guys think here on the panel. Sarah, we're going to start with you again. What comes in at number 12 in your opinion?
So you know me, I like to be organized. I have the notes app on my phone. I put my personal ranking on it.
Love it.
And now I'm going through eliminating as we go through because I like to be informed. I like to know what's happening. So
she's a pro.
She is.
This was my dilemma. I've always known what my bottom 4 are, but I never know what order other people are going to rank them. For the 13th spot, I was going back and forth between Resurrection and Rob Zombie 2. So I think for one more round, I just got to say it. I think the next lowest is Rob Zombie 2.
Okay. All right. Eric, how about you, man? What do you think?
Now, since I was throwing that curveball that H2 wasn't at the bottom, I'm still gonna say it's either gonna be between that one or possibly 5, Halloween 5, between Rob Zombies 2 and Halloween 5.
Okay. Wow. Okay. JT, how about you?
Yeah, I can easily say probably Rob Zombie's H2. I mean, I liked it, but or it's probably gonna be Halloween 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with Halloween 6.
You are? Okay. Yeah. Interesting. All right. Man, if Lee was here, he'd be like, no. Lee loves that one, man. That was
I like it, but I know a lot of people with the whole incest thing. It's like
well, it's not just that, but the runes and just
I like 6 because they went completely different.
There at the yeah, like at the end, it's just so. I'm sorry.
She's not a fan, people.
I guess not, man.
Yeah. So that emergency room scene, man, when he slaughtered everyone. It's like, yeah, you don't control Michael.
Okay, all right. So Coriander, you think 6 is going to be the next one?
I hope so. If it's any lower than this, that's too bad.
Okay.
way too bad.
Way too bad. Okay. Speaking of which, shout out to our good brother Steven from Crazy
Yeah.
Something Scary. And
Yeah.
if you're watching this, bro, or when you're watching it, much love to you, man. All right. For you guys in the chat, keep letting us know what you're gonna put at number 12. Let's reveal it. Here we go. Number 12 is
Oh, whoa!
there it is. Rob Zombie's
Wow.
Halloween 2. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 at number 12. All right.
I don't even know what to say.
Well, look, man. I mean, look at Val said what?
Well, for a hot second, it came up. I thought it was OG Halloween 2, and that's why I gasped until I realized what it was.
I would have shut the stream down if that happened. No, I'm just joking. There'll be somebody in the comments that
Those are the rules.
It is not rigged.
It wasn't last. I could care less where it's at on the list now.
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Well, listen, it got, again, this is out of a possible 50 points. Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 got a 23.74. So, you know, it was a few steps above Resurrection.
What was Resurrection?
Resurrection was 21.6.
I'll take it.
Yeah, man. You know, it was close. As a matter of fact, it is between number 12 and number 11 is the second closest. Actually, no. Yeah, I think it's like the second closest pairing. So Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 almost made it to number 11, but just didn't get there.
I'm sorry. I just laughed out loud at a comment by Jinzo. He said he's coming for us in his Dragula.
That was good. Rob Zombie. There you go. That was great.
It's weird, man, because Halloween 2 has one of my favorite shots besides Halloween Kills when Michael's standing in front of the house with a fire. When he walks to the field, it's one of my favorite shots.
Yeah, it's a good shot. There's some good stuff in it, guys. Again,
yeah, there is some good stuff in it.
If you want, you know, I know I clown on Hobo, and I will continue to do that.
Yeah,
but,
we know.
But Eric,
we know.
Hey, listen, let me just say something. Eric he's so awesome because there are certain movies. There's a handful of movies, and I know he knows at least most of these. Like when I talk about certain movies or characters or moments, he is the first person that comes into my mind. Like, and if he's not on the panel, I'm always thinking, is he watching? You know, or in the chat or whatever. And I'm just saying, man, you're all right. Much love to you, bro.
Hey,
I'm telling you.
Like I said, man, it's all in fun.
I know it is. It is.
But like Halloween Ends, that's Hobo Myers version 2.
That's a good version.
Hobo Myers, yeah.
He's wearing the mask. He gets credit.
But he's Pennywise. He's in a sewer. Smelling like ass and.
Oh man, come on! Let's not talk about smells.
Wow. I'm just saying.
All right, so look, let me just say this too, just to catch people up, because we got Jeff coming in, gifting 5 memberships, man. First of all, welcome, Jeff. Thank you so much. But just to explain, Jeff, you're going to be put into our giveaway. You're going to have 5 entries into the giveaway, just like Rachel is. So we're going to be, spinning the wheel in a little bit. Not a little bit, but it'll be a little while. But you get what I'm saying. And you're up for the giveaway, man. And for you guys that have just jumped in, if you haven't seen it, it's another great gift, another great treasure from our good friend JT right here. So let me just show you guys one more time what we got here. It looks amazing. Here we go.
Yeah.
Yes. It looks awesome, man. I love the detail. When you first showed it to me, man, I was like, this is just, it's not fair.
You know what I really like about this thing? When it comes to the detail is when you look through the eye holes, you can still see a little bit of like the bottom parts of his eyelid. So it's not all black.
He actually has eyes.
Yeah.
He actually has eyes.
Mm-hmm.
It looks so cool, man. Seriously.
Mhm. Good
I
for
mean,
you, dude.
I can't say it enough, man. But so that is our giveaway. So if you send in a super chat or if you gift a membership, of course, you get an entry. And obviously, Jeff gifting 5 memberships. You have 5 entries. So just saying, we know how this works. Obviously, you have a little bit of an advantage there. I'm just gonna say that. All right, very cool. So at number 12, we've got Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Okay, so we're going to be moving up to number 11. And we also got Jerry coming in with another $2 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, absolutely love Oscar Myers. There you go.
There you go, Oscar. They're having a shot for you, buddy.
There you go. So cool.
And it's the Rob Zombie mask before it turned hobo.
Too funny, man. Oh my god. Gritter saying that does look good. It does, man. I love it. It looks, the detail, everything, man. It's just amazing. And JT's work is awesome. We're lucky enough to have one of the amazing pieces ourselves. So it's really, really cool. No doubt about that. The Predator is awesome. It just really is awesome.
It just makes me want more.
So there you go.
Yeah, the Predator one I'm proud of.
Yeah.
Out of all the ones I did.
The detail on it.
Yeah, I was proud of that one.
Yeah.
JT.
Amazing. Okay. So let's talk about number 11. Sarah, we'll start with you. What do you think will be number 11?
I'm gonna now go Halloween 6. I know that there's like a faction of people who do really enjoy it. I'm not a fan of the supernatural parts of the Halloween franchise, so I had to go 6.
Okay. Eric, how about you?
Come on, man.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna say, because there are still people online complaining about this movie, I'm actually gonna say Halloween Ends.
Okay.
I wouldn't put it there, but the fact that people are still complaining about it, I'm gonna go Halloween Ends.
Okay. JT, how about you?
I didn't make the list, Corey.
Yeah, I was between 6 and Halloween Ends,
Okay.
So
that's interesting.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 6. I'm gonna stick with 6 though.
All right. And hey, we got T Parker in the chat. What's going on?
Hey.
Good to have you here, man. And again, if you guys have not hit the like button, please do. It helps to support us. We'd appreciate it. And also, if Val, if you could let us know how many likes we're at, that'd be great. All right. So Coriander, are you still thinking it's 6 too?
I am saying 6 until it's on this list.
Wow.
You don't even have to ask me because you know what I'm going to say.
Okay. All right. JT, what did you say it was going to be?
I'm gonna go with 6.
You're gonna go with 6.
I'm gonna go with Halloween 6. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So not JPEG is asking what's number 13. Okay. So let's just go back a little bit, just so the people are gonna be catching up. I won't do this a lot, but at number 13, we've got Halloween Resurrection. Okay. So that's number 13. At number 12, we have Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Okay. All right. So now we're going to get ready to do our number 11. Okay. And let me just make sure I've got this set up too. And again, you guys in the chat, let us know what you think. We can't get to everyone, but we'll try to get to as many people as we can. Okay. So let's reveal number 11. Here we go. There it is.
Shit, what was it?
Wow.
Halloween 5.
Halloween
5 at number 11 is Halloween 5, The Revenge. The Revenge of the Looney Tunes Cops. I mean, of Michael Myers. Who would have thought? I gotta admit, man, that
Right?
surprised
That
me.
just-
Yeah.
I'm surprised
Hey.
it's this high on the list.
No, I'm just writing these down. So if people ask, you don't have to keep going back. I can actually just tell them. Okay.
Yeah.
So we can just keep going with it.
Yeah. I was actually surprised. Hey, Troy thought it was going to be 5. Okay, there we go. I was surprised it was at number 11 too, man. I really, really was. Like, Hollywood guy said, "No way." There you go.
Yeah.
I know, guys. This is crazy.
This is crazy.
But again, if you followed the streams, and of course, I'm sure people, I don't even remember all the different scores, but some of the streams have been really, really interesting. So again, check out our playlist. Val is like, wow, yes, yep. T. Parker said, "Revenge of the Cookie Woman." There you go. There you go. All right. Cookie Woman. All right. So, Sarah, did this one surprise you?
A little. It is also closer to the bottom of my ranking, but I know for myself and like a lot of people I've talked to, they like watching it as like a 4 and 5 double feature.
That's right.
So because of that, it does rank like a little higher for me, but like I get why people aren't as fond of it.
Yeah, I get it too. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, some people like to watch them back to back, but there's a lot of different issues with it. I mean, most notably,
it was rushed for one.
Most notably, you guys know what it is. I'm just saying.
Michael from Whoville.
Nick Cage from Whoville. That's right. So it is what it is.
Kill some people.
That's right. But yes, Halloween 5, The Revenge of Michael Myers is at number 11. You guys in the chat, you can let us know what you think. Also, let us know what you think is going to be number 10. Rachel said Justice for Tina. There you go. There you go. There you go. Sarah, what do you think is going to be at number 10? I think this is where it got really interesting, because once I saw that 5, to me, I didn't think it was going to be this low. But what do you think is going to be at number 10?
I'm so thrown off now. Like, I don't want to just keep saying Halloween 6 because I don't like it. But like, what else would people have ranked low? I'm gonna just, for one more round, I'm gonna go 6.
Okay. Wow. Eric, how about you? What do you think is going to be next?
I'm not going to pick Rob Zombie's H1 because if I remember, it got some pretty good scores. At least the first half of the film did. I'm still going to go with, for this round, I'm going to go with Ends.
Okay, we got one for Ends. Okay. JT, how about you?
I could say Halloween 3 because now this just threw me off. Like, really? 5? So I'm gonna stick with 6. I'm gonna just stick with 6.
You're gonna go with 6. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Coriander, how about you?
Halloween, damn it. Let's just say it. No, I'm joking.
78. The hell with it.
No. Yeah, I'm going
and Rob
6
Zombie
again.
number 1. Everybody will leave.
Bro, could you imagine? Like, let me just say this.
Death threats.
Let me just say this here. Let me put us up here. But doing this, I was fully prepared for a really wacky list. Well, yeah, because we had multiple people on the panel, and I really tried to make sure on the panel we had folks that were that obviously either liked the movie or were fine with it, but also folks that had some criticisms of it. And I think all of the streams were pretty balanced, especially with the folks in the chat. So I was ready for it, man. I was ready for people to be like, what the hell? All the times we've talked Halloween and so forth, man. So
me and Steven was on the panel for 5.
That's right.
Yeah. So I should have known.
You should have known.
As we got to the mask, it got bad.
Oh my God, for the mask. I think we got a 1
Yeah,
most
it's
people
like
gave it one.
we had to rank it.
Yeah, I remember talking about it too. I won't get back to that rant. But anyways,
Yeah.
all right. So Spoof says it's going to be 6 as well. Jinzo says ends. Horror FFA says H2O. Wow. Ronan's going with 6.
I could see that.
No, not yet. Come on.
Gritter says at this point, Halloween 6 is going to come into 3rd place. There you go.
Can you imagine?
Ain't Halloween 6, I quit. It's like I just give up.
Yeah. Hey, look. Val says, okay, if Halloween 6 isn't number 10, I'm demanding a recount.
Yeah.
Hey,
I heard you, Val.
like Knight says, it's all in the categories.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the categories
thing.
definitely. Yeah, and again, that's what I really loved about
It's
doing
not
this.
personal taste; it's categories.
It
So
was.
you got to keep that in mind.
Yeah. And by the way, also, and Val, thanks for putting the links in for JT's channel, also Eric's channel. If you guys haven't subscribed to them, make sure you guys do that. Support them. We would really appreciate it. We got links in the chat, and also in the description as well. Okay.
Thank you.
So let's get to this. So we're looking to see what number 10 is. Number 10 in the franchise. Okay, here we go.
Wow.
It is.
Whoa.
It is Rob Zombie's Halloween.
What?
I don't even know.
I don't know. I think that font looks more like 2018.
I knew
recount.
you were going to be saying that. It is definitely not. It is Rob Zombie's Halloween, which came in with an even score of 29. So it was one of the biggest leaps because Halloween 5 had a 24.4 and Rob Zombie's Halloween had a 29 even. So it was a big jump. And actually, it's pretty close between this one and the next two, bro. And that's why I was glad that we had the 0.5 system in the score. It worked that time, Coriander. It worked.
Yeah.
It really did. Horror FFA said, knew it. There you go.
Wow. I mean, that loses to 6. My God.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Like I said, man, it's all in the categories. That's what's
Yeah,
really
I mean,
thrown me
all I
off.
gotta
I've
say
gotten
is
everything wrong so far.
And like I said, I told you guys there were going to be some surprises, man. I told you guys.
This is
And
crazy.
it is. And I want to say too, and we got people jumping in and out and new people coming in. But again, when we scored these movie by movie, stream by stream, we also had votes from our channel members, our higher ranked channel members. And, Val was in that group. We had, I think Rachel, we had a couple of people, Elm Street, a couple other people. So this was like really, again, community stuff, man. I mean, all of us were on panels. We had other people on panels, but it was also folks in the chat as well. So it was really, in other words, there's a lot of people that agree with this list because they voted it. At least when it all, ranks out with score. Jeff says I'm protesting. There you go.
I'm gonna tie myself to a tree. Bullshit.
Oh wow. Okay.
We'll dress like hobos and tie ourselves to the tree.
Stop.
Right?
Yeah.
Stop. T. Parker says, so far I agree with this ranking. I love 6, but it's probably up next. Okay. Well, we'll see. Okay. So again, we got Rob Zombie's Halloween from 2007 in number 10, the number 10 spot. You guys in the chat, let us know what's going to be at number 9. Sarah, which one do you think is going to be at number 9?
I'm questioning everything now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
I love it.
Yeah, like Rob Zombie's Halloween is not my favorite by any stretch of the imagination, but there was still like 2 or 3, in my opinion, that should have come before it. Now I'm having doubts. Like, on the stream for Halloween 6, did we have a bunch of super fans in the chat? Like, bless you. I love that you love it. I just don't. So one more time, I'm going to go Halloween 6.
Okay. All right. Eric, how about you?
H2O. I'm going to go H2O.
Okay. All right. Ooh, no, now you're stepping in there. There you go. JT, how about you?
Shit, maybe, I don't know, 78 at this point. I don't even know anymore. I want to, all right, this is it right here. I'm going to go Halloween Ends.
Okay, man, you're holding strong to the flag. I like that. I like that. All right, Coriander, how about you? What do you think is next?
I'm hoping 6.
Every time I say 6, it's not 6. So I got to change it.
Put it this way: do you think it's going to be 6?
No.
Okay,
she just like saying.
What do you think will be number? What do you think will be number 9?
I don't even want to predict because so far this list is like crazy. So I don't know.
Hollywood guy says it'll be Halloween 4.
Oh,
wow. So does Charlie.
I hope not. That's my favorite one.
Wow. And Ronan says it'll be Season of the Witch. He says, I've lost faith on 6.
I remember that stream, so
wow.
Let's leave it at that.
All right.
Coriander doesn't want to give up on 6 because the one time she doesn't say 6 is when it pops up.
Yeah. Right. There you go. And we got Doom Turkey saying H2O is next for sure. Wow. And wow, Val says it's going to be H2O. Woo. All right. Wow. Jose, what's up, man? Good to have you here. Hope you're doing well. All right. Rachel says it's got to be Curse or Ends next. Wow. Okay. Interesting.
Who knows?
You guys are doing a lot of stuff here, man.
Who knows?
Jeff says it should be Ends. I think it's too high. My opinion, it should be number 10 or 11. Interesting. But now remember though, Jeff, and again, I know everybody wasn't in all these streams, but again, we scored these by individual categories. And if some of you guys weren't around, just to remind you guys, we had categories such as cinematography, The Mask, Michael Myers, The Final Girl or Guy, The Kills, also the It Factor, which is basically overall entertainment. And we had a couple others too. But so, when you score it category by category, it can really change things. There were some films that I'm a big fan of. I'm a huge fan of 4, but I had to give it I think I gave it a 1.5 for The Mask, either a 1 or 1.5, and that's the lowest you could give it. So again, think about it like that, guys. Even a film that you love, it might have to get low scores and vice versa. You know what I mean? So, all right, let's get ready to go to number 9. This is going to be absolutely crazy. We've been back and forth. Okay, here we go. At number 9, we have There it is. Everybody was calling for it the whole night.
Coriander just did a backflip. She's happy.
She did a backflip.
Am I though?
Listen, guys. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers had a score of 31. So it, again, Rob Zombie's Halloween had a 29. This had 2 points higher. And, and I can remember that stream too. When we were breaking it down, The Mask, it didn't get low scores like a couple of these other films. The Atmosphere, I remember it getting pretty good points for Atmosphere, which it should, in my opinion. That's just my opinion. It had really good atmosphere. It really felt like Halloween time, fall time, stuff like that. It got pretty good scores on Kills. So anyways, that's how this is working, So
here's
number 9.
Here's one thing people should also consider. Like if they've never seen one of those streams where you rank it, you have categories where something I love or Halloween 4, in my opinion, deserves like a 1 or a 2 on The Mask. It might not land on that where it'll get low scores. So there could be a chance where something like The Curse of Michael Myers lands on categories where you have to admit that, it's got a good score. You know what I mean? And that could help the final ranking. So it's all by chance.
Yep.
And that's a structure that you like, because everybody just talks about the good. They never talk about the bad, right?
Right.
It's like, God forbid you say anything bad about your movie. And that's why I like how you came up with this idea, because you have to be honest. It's like, the mask sucks. It's like, I got to give it like a 1 or 2.
Yeah. Well,
it's a big difference, man. It really is.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think that's, I mean, in talking movies, I've always felt that that's important. You just talk about it from A to Z as much as you can, of course, as far as what you know. But if there are things that are not good, then you just have to acknowledge that,
Yeah.
In most films, you can find little things, even nitpicky things. So going through all 13 of these movies, there was always something that you could say, yep, there's a little bit of an issue there, so that score won't be as high as it could be, so.
It's like this one, the old lady should have been Irish. Let them make him Irish down the street. I know. It's like it would have been even better, but no.
That's right. And Val, you're right. There's no lying in the great Halloween debate.
Nah.
Not at all. Yeah. Not at all. Jeff saying the 2 good things to say about 6, the mask was good and the kills are very good. And Jeff, and I think those 2 categories were picked by the random wheel and they got pretty good scores. So again,
this was a film that Michael, I thought, was intimidating to me, because I never thought Michael was scary until this movie came out, and just how he looked. Picking up the nurse and just on the spike. I'm like, wow.
I mean, the thing of it is that this was George P. Wilbur, again, rest in peace to George P. Wilbur, playing Michael the second time. He played him in 4, and then he came back here in 6. And so, he knew the character, and he had great physicality and intensity. I think he was far more intense than he was in 4, and it showed in this. So again,
the barn scene when the lightning you seen, when you don't see him, that was a nice shot.
Yes.
I'll say this. I came to this franchise late in my horror movie life. This was actually the first Halloween movie I ever saw. You know what I mean? Just taking a chance, renting it on VHS. And then I'm like, okay, let's see what I've missed previously, type of thing. So, it's got a little, as bad as it is in a lot of parts, it's got a little special place, with me, because it's the one that introduced me to the franchise.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And real quick too, I just wanted to say hey to Ginger Ninja in the house. What's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. He's heading towards 1K, man. He's like,
there, guys.
like 100, a little over 100 away from 1K. So definitely check out our good friend, our brother Ginger Ninja, and support him as well. Okay. All right. So again, we got at number 9, we've got Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers, which is Halloween 6. Okay. So now, Sarah, what do you think will be at number 8?
I'm torn between 2.
Okay.
I'm going back and forth. Season of the Witch or Ends, but I feel like Season of the Witch, even though it's not my cup of tea, has like a cult following. So I'm going to go with Ends.
Okay. All right. Eric, how about you?
Okay, going by the categories and just thinking of how it could be ranked by what's picked, I'm still going to stick with H2O this round.
Okay. All right. JT, how about you?
Well, because you said 2 movies is close, so Rob Zombies. I'm gonna stick with Ends now.
Okay. All right. And Coriander, how about you? What do you think will be next?
I am going to say H2O also.
H2O. All right. All right. Now, let me just say this just to set this up. Halloween, The Curse of Michael Myers had a 31 even. The next film had a 31.5.
Oh, wow.
So someone on the panel or someone that was in the chat that was part of the official voting gave that 0.5 that made a difference between these 2 films. So it's really interesting how it all just ends up. And let me also just say this too, for you guys jumping in, if you would like to be in the giveaway for the fantastic, the amazing prize that JT has crafted, all you have to do is either gift a membership or send in a super chat, which of course we appreciate. And right now, Jeff with 5 entries, Rachel with 5, Jerry's got 3, and the shape has 2. So we've got a couple people with multiple entries, and it's looking pretty good for their percentage chance. Let me just pull up the statue again for those who are just coming in. And there we are.
Ooh.
There we are.
So cool.
Ah.
Right? I know. It just looks cool, man. It really, really does.
I did this and I sent this to my brother from another mother, Zero, and he goes, I want one. I'm like, get in line, bro. Get in line.
There we go. Yeah. This is a very, very cool one, man. I dig it. No doubt. No doubt.
And Mayanne got the very first one I printed, which it's like, I printed it like that big.
Yeah.
And she won it, which that was a surprise because even Knight was like, what? Because I didn't say, oh, yeah, we're going to give this away. Oh, come on.
There it is. All right, guys. So you guys in the chat, let us know what you think will be at number 8. We're going to get ready to reveal it. So here we go. At number 8, we have... There it is. There it is. It happened. At number 8, we've got ends.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I think so too. I think so too.
Fair,
you know,
it's a good story. Let's face it. I think it's a good story, but it's more Michael.
Right. Exactly. So of course, when we did that stream, and it was a really, really great stream, we had a lot of people in the chat, and we also had a lot of folks from the chat that voted. You know, when we got to things like story and the cinematography and the soundtrack and the mask, it got really high scores. You know, so again, that's what's going on here. You know, we're scoring it category by category. But yeah, at number 8, we've got Halloween Ends, which only had a 31.5. So it was only 0.5 above Curse of Michael Myers. So it was really close. That was the closest of the scores back to back. So yeah, it was close, man. It was really, really close. And hey, we got Jeff coming in with Jeff's coming in with another super chat. Said, I guess Corey Myers gets the number 8 spot. There you go.
I said it before. I didn't really have a problem with the Corey stuff, to be honest. I thought he was fine.
Yeah.
You know, it's the other stuff. You know, it's like I didn't really like Laurie. That was my problem with it.
Yeah. Because I like how his mom said, you know, your boogeyman died. They needed a new one. I like how they put that line in there. So it's kind of like, it's like, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. Absolutely. Jeff, thank you so much for the super chat and also the gifted memberships, and all of you guys that have done super chats and gifted memberships. So let's do this. Let's play a quick clip. And, you know, Eric,
oh God,
sometimes I love when I do that to you. Sometimes when you got a lot going on and you need to really get down to the brass tacks and tell people what's up, there's one guy that teaches you the way to do it, and it's this guy.
Here. We're fine. It is not in the file. It is not. You son of a bitch!
There you go.
Imagine if he was on here. It's not on the list. It's not on the list.
George C. Oh man, he was a great actor. T. Parker said Ends is very divided, so number 8 is appropriate. You know, I agree.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah.
You know, a lot of people that are, you know, fans of it, or at least enjoy a lot of it, and then there's people that absolutely don't. So, you know, it is what it is.
If you look at like a trilogy wise, 18 kills and ends, then you look 4, 5, 6.
Yep.
The David Gordon Green is a little bit better. You know what I mean? Well, Michael wise, the look of him. So
absolutely.
Yeah.
And that, again, that's the thing, you know, the mask. The cinematography, that was part of it. Story was a part of it. So of course, like I said, this was really fun to do. It really, really was. So
the unpredictability is what I love about it, dude.
Yeah. Bro, you got to do Friday 13th like this.
All I can say is
You've got to.
I don't want to jump ahead, but like and Val's been asking me too. Are you gonna do another one of these? All I can say is yes, we will.
Stay
Yes, we will.
tuned. We're doing Hellraiser and Leprechaun. Okay.
Stop. Come on now, you guys.
Well, if you don't do
believe
Child's
better.
Play, I just give up.
Oh,
I just
man.
Wow. Wow. Hey, real quick too, Hollywood guy is coming in. Hollywood guy with $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying if Halloween 3 is number 7, I will riot. Whoa. Okay. All right. Well, let me just say, let me just say this, Hollywood guy. You have an entry into the giveaway. That's what you have. So thank
That's
you
right. We'll leave it at that.
Thank you so much. We appreciate it. And we got Bronson in the chat. Hey, Bronson, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. We are going through our ranking, and it is really cool. And again, guys, if you want to be in the giveaway, all you have to do is do a super chat, or you can gift a membership if you'd like. If you'd like to be generous and gift a membership to someone here, that's fine as well. You can get an entry that way as well. And again, we have a couple people already with 3 or 4 entries. I think Jeff has 4. So, whew. All right. Okay. Let's talk about what will be number 7. Sarah, what do you think will be number 7?
I'm going to go Halloween 3.
Halloween 3. Okay. Eric, how about you?
I'm not going to say Halloween H2O, so hopefully that means Halloween H2O gets it. But I'm actually going to go, I'm not, all jokes aside, I think I'm actually going to go Kills this time. You know, because I think that could be very divisive if you break down the categories.
Okay. All right. JT, how about you?
I'm going to go with H2. Might be 7th.
Halloween
See what
2?
I did there? No, H2O. I'm going to go with H2O on this one. Yeah.
Okay, I got you.
H2.
Yeah, I got it, too.
Yeah, you got me.
Good for you, man. Corey, how about you?
Yeah, I'm going to say H2O again.
Okay. All right. And real quick, too, in the chat, we have another super chat coming in. Gritter is coming in with a super chat. Hey, thank you so much, man. We appreciate that. Seriously. Saying, Night, I just have to say your use of George C. Scott for your Nightmare on Elm Street, Why You Hate was non-stop and on point. I died laughing. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you enjoyed it. And thank you so much for the support too, man. Much appreciated. It's always really cool to hear folks enjoying stuff, and you've been able to let me know that on a few occasions, and it really doesn't go unnoticed or unappreciated, seriously. But better yet, you're also in the giveaway, so we've got you down for the giveaway. Very, very cool. Thank you again, man. Seriously. Okay, so we got some other folks in the chat saying Halloween 3. Ronan's going with Halloween 3. Genzo's going Halloween 3. Charlie, Halloween 5 has already been put out. Doom is saying H2O. All right. Let's see. Greta, you're all right. Let's see. Anyone else? Okay. All right. Okay. Let's find out what we have in 7th place. That's what we're going to be doing next. Number 7 out of 13. Sometimes I had to sit back and think, man, there's a lot of movies, man. 13 movies. You know what I'm saying? All right. So here is number 7 officially, and it is
What did I say? What did I say?
It did it. H2O. Now let me ask this, because, and I know Sarah, you're a big fan of this one as well. What do you think about that placement at number 7 for H2O?
I kind of expected it, honestly. I also think it's like divisive. I find people who really like movies that are more like Scream or like more 90s tend to like H2O more than maybe like the fans of like the 80s. So I figured it would kind of land somewhere between like 8 and 5. So I'm happy with it. I'm happy that it beat Ends.
That's
wow. There you go. Yeah. Now let me ask you this, Sarah, because you said you had your own list. Would you want to share where you put H2O?
I put it at 5.
Oh, at 5, really?
Yeah, because I remember like Steven and I were on the panel, and I knew that
Yep.
like we were fans of it, but like we had to score the mask low, and
Yes.
so I figured it would be kind of in that middle range.
Yeah, absolutely. Interesting. Oh, hey, Gina's in the chat too. She's
Hey,
not a
Gina.
fan of. We haven't even done Halloween 3 yet, Gina, but you are in the drawing too. I know she doesn't like Halloween 3. Oh man, but thank you, Gina. We appreciate the support. Seriously,
I've grown to enjoy H2O more over the years. I think it's got a strong beginning. I think it's got a great final act. You know what I mean? It's just that middle part with these characters that I just don't really care for. And I think this is my favorite Lori in the entire franchise. Is this one
now? And I remember when we talked Final Girl, that got really high scores for H2O. I do remember that. I mean, you have to. I mean, just be honest.
Yeah.
I mean, she killed it in this film. Whether you're a fan of the film or not, you got to admit that she was pretty badass. Yeah.
Plus, guys, remember LL Cool J's in it? Come on.
Yeah,
Love
I
that
remember
man.
he's in it.
Wow.
Good old Ronnie.
All right. As Michael walks right behind him, and he doesn't even see him. All right. So let's go.
Best security guard ever, right?
The worst security guard ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
So
he
for you
needed the
guys
sound effects.
That's right. For you guys in the chat, let us know what you think is going to be at number 6. Sarah, what do you think will be at number 6?
Will I go the Eric method and just not say Season of the Witch and hope it comes up?
It worked once.
Right. I'm actually thinking 4. Don't kill me, but I wouldn't rank it this low, but I'm going to say 4.
You're going to say 4. Okay. Eric, how about you?
Oh, geez. Who knows? It could be anything. It could be. You know what? I was on the panel and I remember some of the scores. I'm actually going to say part 2.
Okay. JT, how about you?
Yeah, I'm going to say 3. Halloween 3.
Halloween 3. Okay. All right. Coriander, how about you?
Yeah, I was thinking Halloween 3 also.
All right. Okay. We've got a whole bunch of different guesses here in the chat. 3, 4, 2018. Wow. Charlie, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 is gone.
It's gone. It's all the way done. He's throwing it back in there.
Yeah, it is way gone. It is over. It is over. Okay.
So to the chopper.
Yeah, that's right. So we're going to be going to number 6, and this one was 2 points higher than H2O. Okay, so just to throw that out. So here we go. Number 6 officially is. There it is.
Wow.
There it is. And I'm not gonna lie, I was like, what? Wow.
Yeah.
3 beat that. Wow.
I was like, what?
I'm okay with that.
Listen, man. I know. Val is like, wow. I'm like, what? The ultimate double feature. Doom is saying that's an upset right there, right? I know. People are like, what? Listen, guys, like I said, I think that, and I've been fortunate enough to be able to check out some of these streams, especially trying to prep for tonight. It was so much fun. I can't lie. And again, I want to take a moment because, I thanked, several folks on some of the social medias, Eric, all of you guys here, of course, but also some of the other folks that joined the panel. Steven was on multiple panels, Strange Monkey, Shape, Rachel, Julie, you know, there's so many folks in the community, and of course in the chat. So many of you guys were helping out with the scores, official scores, like Val and Rachel and so many others. So I wanted to say thank you guys, because this was so much fun going through all these movies in a different way. You know, I really feel this is probably, I've never seen it done like this. And I watch a lot of YouTube. I've never seen it done like this, ranked like this, in a series like this. So I was just really happy that we could do it. But yeah, this was definitely like, wow. You know, when I was actually putting the scores together, it's like, whoa. So, but that's the fun of it too. It's so much fun.
Yeah.
Jeff saying, I can't believe it. I know. I know. It's crazy. Who would have thought? Yeah, that's right, Val. It's all about the categories. It really is. That's what it is. Alan said, I don't know what's real anymore.
Yeah.
Oh man. Yep. It's crazy. And hey, Sean's in the chat. Welcome to the chat, Sean. Hope you're doing well and having fun, saying, wow, I can't believe 2 is so low. I love 2 as well, man. It was crazy. But when we talked about, you know, the categories, you know, we talked about the categories, I believe, for Final Girl, you know, it wasn't that high, man, because Lori was bedridden throughout.
Yeah, she was high as hell.
She was way down in bed by the wig. That's what it was.
That's right. 85% of the movie. So different things like that weighed it down. I remember doing that stream and thinking, oh my God, there's some categories where this is not getting high scores whatsoever, you know, which was really, you know, and I love the movie. I do, you know. And Rachel's coming in with a super chat. Hey, Rachel, thank you so much, saying, loved my time on the panels. So much fun. Yes, thank you so much. And we had fun having you as always. And I just think it was a fun way to discuss these films and to score them and ultimately rank them. You know, it really was a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Rachel. And we've got you down for another entry into the giveaway, which we will be getting to shortly. Okay. And Gina says, oh, seriously? Wow. Saying, it's my birthday now. I'm 48, but I feel 84.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. That's too funny. I feel 84. That's great. Happy birthday, Gina. Thank you so much for spending some time here like you do so often. Seriously. So you guys definitely give a happy birthday to Gina.
Birthday.
Yeah.
Big supporter.
Yep. She's always here. T Parker, I know, right? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. And we got the link for the great debates, the whole series, all 13 films. So definitely it was a lot of time put into them, and a lot of scheduling and a lot of effort from a lot of these folks that joined us on the panel, all these guys here with me tonight, and so many others. So it was a lot of fun. Okay. Troy coming in again with another super chat. Thank you so much, Troy, saying, guess for surprise pick of the night is Kills at number 2. Ooh, okay. Interesting. They're very interesting. Okay, we'll have to see. We will have to see. And Troy, we've got you down for another entry. Thank you so much. Ronan saying, I'm just shocked because personally this used to be my favorite Halloween movie when I was a kid. I hear you, man. This was the first Halloween movie I ever saw, you know, so it has a special place for me as well. It really, really does. Okay, guys, let's talk about number 5. Sarah, what do you think will be at number 5?
It's gotta be 3, right? I'm gonna go over 3.
All right. Eric, how about you?
Trying to think of what's left.
I can tell you if you want.
Please do.
Kills.
I know 78.
Yeah, we got 78, 2018, 4 Kills, and 3.
I'm gonna go Kills.
Okay. All right.
Kills.
JT, how about you?
I'm gonna go 4.
Okay. Coriander, how about you?
I am gonna go 3.
You're gonna go with 3. Okay. And Jerry's coming in with another super chat saying, I need that bust. There you go. You have a good shot at it, man. You got multiple entries. This is crazy. Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Seriously. But let me just say this. This is the second closest. Well, actually, no, hold on. Yeah, it might be the second closest difference between two films. Yeah, it's like 0.03 of a point.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow,
yeah,
very-
it's close. It's real close. Okay. And we got a lot of different guesses in here too. Interesting stuff, man. Look at Jerry. Jerry's coming in again, really bad. All right, Jerry. I hear you. Good for you, man. And we got Gerald in the house. Welcome to the chat, Gerald. Thank you for being here. We appreciate that. Saying fun ranking, collecting the films on Laserdisc. Ooh,
Cool.
Nice.
hey, I like that. Man, I wish I had the films on Laserdisc. I really, really do. That is so cool, man. Thank you for being here. And we're appreciative of you helping to support us and glad you're having fun with this. And you are also going to be put down for the giveaway. So thank you. Thank you. Okay. So we got some guesses. Ronan is so funny in the chat, man. He's like, it's gotta be. It's gotta be. Well, we'll find out. Okay, so let's go to our number 5. Our number 5 officially. And number 5 will be this. There it is.
What
There it
is happening?
Wait, Sarah, the look on Sarah's face was like, what? It was
We are
almost
in
like
the Twilight Zone, man.
like at the end of Cujo. It was like,
Damn. What?
Hey,
It's okay. It made
there's
the
no-
top 5. It made the
there's
top
no
5. I'm
lie.
happy.
Look at Scott said, wow. Look at this. Number 5 is Halloween 4, The Return of Michael. The Return of Michael. Now, and Eric, I know that you love this one. And I really have a soft spot for it as well. It was a special point for me in my horror fandom because Michael was back, right? And I was really excited about that because now it was like the Trinity was like on all fours. You know what I'm saying? And just watching Nightmare films, Friday films, and now Michael was back as well. But when we did this stream, we had to get down to brass tacks, man. When we talked about the mask. The mask.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like I said, I love this one too. And the mask is crap, dude. I fully admit it. You can't deny it.
You can't.
Well, that mask is good because it's false
well,
advertisement, but
right?
It's like, wait a minute.
They
You're
fooled
looking
us
at
all.
the covers like, what's this shit? What's that? This ain't the same movie.
Jeff said, what's happening? Right? Oh, look at this. Rachel says 4 is lower than 3. Hey, I'm just saying, man. The category.
There's a lot of people who like 3, and
I love it.
I'm starting to see a lot more.
Yeah.
I am too.
I put that's my number 2 in the franchise is 3. I love that one.
Yeah. And here's the other thing too. Well, again, it's all the categories, bro.
Yeah.
It's these categories, So, and for Halloween 4, what was interesting is, when we did the final girl, we did it as a duo. I believe we did it as a duo with Jamie and Rachel. So again, there was just different things. Some of these categories worked to the advantage of the film, and sometimes they didn't. So.
Rachel works because Rachel looks like she's from Haddonfield. She looks like she's a Haddonfield girl. Like she's not all pretty and she's just normal looking. That makes sense.
She's a girl next door. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like instead of like I like Jamie, but it's like that's why I like Rachel, and it sucked what they did in 5. It's like
I know. Yeah.
You dropped the ball now.
That's right. Brian's in the chat too. The intro to Jamie. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. Rachel's going crazy in the chat.
That's it.
Fernandez is in the chat too. What's going on? Good to have you. He's a fan of 3. All right. And Val's reminding people we got 50 people in the chat, 45 likes. Please, please, please hit the like button. It helps to support us. We'd appreciate it. And Spoof is coming in with a super chat. Thank you so much. Saying Rootin' Halloween Kills #1. Let's go all the way. Oh, hey, you never know. You never know. But Spoof, we got you down also in the giveaway. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate it. So, yeah, guys, what do we think is going to be number 4, Sarah? What's going to be number 4?
With my luck, it's probably going to be Kills, but I can't in good conscience not say 3. Like, it just, the math isn't mathing for me right now.
We're doing a new math.
Yeah.
All right, Eric, how about you?
I want it to be 2018. I think it's going to be Kills. So I'm going with Kills.
Wow, okay. JT, how about you? What do you think is going to be number 4?
I'm going with 3.
Okay, all right. Coriander, how about you?
Yeah, I'm sticking with 3 too, man.
Okay, all right. You guys in the chat, come on. you guys in the chat, let us know what you think as well. And Danielle saying who won the #1 villain. We have not revealed that yet. Because I wanted to reveal this first because we haven't had as many Friday streams to finish it up. And so it's just been a schedule thing, but we will be doing that at some point soon. So hold on tight because that's interesting. It really,
that one is going to be interesting.
Yeah, it is, man. You thought this was crazy. Val's going with 3. Zed's going with, okay, he says 4 is awesome. Yeah, it is. We got Hollywood Guy coming in again. Thank you so much, Hollywood Guy, saying 78 kills and 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, interesting. Hey, you never know. You never know. But Hollywood Guy, we got you down for another entry. Thank you so much for the support. We appreciate that. Okay. And let's see, Gritter going with 3 as well. Jerry's coming in again. Thank you, Jerry. And I agree with Sarah. All right. He is determined, man. Right now, he's got like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we got six entries. Wow. Awesome, man. Thank you so much for the support, too. Okay. All right. We got a whole bunch of different ideas in the chat. I think that's what makes this really, really fun. Troy's got his guess, too. Okay. All right. So we're going to be going to number 4, officially number 4. And here we go.
For 2.
There it is. Who would have thought? Who would have listened?
That's number 4. No shit.
Listen, if you had told 7-year-old me or 8-year-old me, whatever it was, that this is what was going to happen, I'd have been like, bullshit.
Yeah.
Listen.
This was my very first Halloween, so I didn't even know, like I told y'all before, that Michael existed in this franchise.
Wow. Yeah. I didn't know that.
But the thing is, this is like Halloween Ends. This has a good story, just like Halloween Ends. So it's like, I can see it, but it's like at the same time, it's like, okay.
Yep. I mean, listen, when we broke it down, again, you guys can watch the stream. And by the way, and Coriander went through the same thing, the redemption watch, years after I just had so much disdain for this, I watched it and I said, you know what, this is actually good. Story. And I remember in the stream, story got a pretty good mark. Final Guy got really high marks for time.
It got a few 5s, didn't it?
I think it did. Cinematography. So again, atmosphere. I think it got pretty good on atmosphere. So again, it's by the categories, and also the people on the panel and in the chat. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But I got to admit, I was so surprised. I was like, wow. But
I'm happy.
I like the fact that we couldn't guess this easily. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a couple moments where we were like, what is going on? You know?
We've been talking about it since at least 10.
Yeah, you guys have. And I kept thinking, okay, this is great. Scott saying that's actually my number 4. I approve this ranking. Well, there you go. There you go. Okay. And hey, Jerry's gifting a membership. Jerry is on a roll. Jerry is all over this giveaway. He's got another entry into the giveaway. Thank you so much, Jerry. You know what? I mean, good luck to everyone, but thank you so much for doing this, Jerry. Seriously. Very cool. Okay, so now we're getting into the brass tacks here. Sarah, what do you think? Troy. Sarah, what do you think will be number 3?
I feel like the next 2 are going to be really close in score, and it probably can go either way, but I'm going to go with kills.
Okay, now let me just say something, because obviously I'm going to get to the rest of you guys on the panel as well. The next 2 aren't close in score. I mean, well, they're like 2.5 points apart, which doesn't sound like a lot, but you know, looking at the scores, most of the scores were at least within a point, maybe a point and a half.
Okay.
1.75. So, but that's neither here nor there. This is actually only like half a point. Well, actually, no, a little bit more than half a point above Season of the Witch. Number 3 is. So it's in other words, it's so interesting. I'm going to do more with this ranking, which I said I was. I'm gonna break this down a little bit more, probably with some pre-recorded stuff, because it's a lot to digest, but it's so much fun to reveal it here live and talk about it live. But yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. So you think it's going to be kills?
Yeah.
Okay. Eric, what do you think it's going to be at number 3?
I don't know, man. I was thinking Halloween 3 was going to be number 2, because I'm trying to remember the panels, because I was on 2 panels that are left with this group. So screw it. I'm going to say 2018.
Okay. All right. JT, how about you?
78.
Okay. All right. Coriander, how about you?
Geez, what's left?
The 3 best.
78 and 2018.
78.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go kills.
Okay. All right. And real quick too, and thank you for reminding me too, Sarah. I did have it here, but I'm way behind. We got Rachel also coming in with a $5 super chat. So Rachel, we're going to be putting you down again in the giveaway. Thank you so much. Saying, where are the witches? Okay. Connell Cochran is.
He's a witch.
I love it. Thank you so much, Rachel. And we got Fernandez as well coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much. Saying, thank God it's Friday. Horror lovers and freaks. Yeah,
No
man.
kidding.
Absolutely. And, you know, we're having a blast with this. So it is a great Friday. Thank you so much for the support. We're going to put you in the giveaway as well. But thank you. We really appreciate it. All right. In the chat, you guys let us know what you think number 3 is going to be. We got a couple different guesses here. This is interesting. Wow. Crazy. Oh, man. Ronan is like, what? Oh my God. You guys are cracking me up. All right. We got a couple different ideas here. This is interesting. Troy said, prove that no Michael was better than Michael plus Busta. There you go. I mean, hey, you got to call it like it is, I guess, right? T. Parker is saying it's going to be 2018. Doom is saying kills. Ronan is saying 2018. Okay. All right. We got a couple different. Val says I'm going with kills. Okay. And we got 48 likes. We're almost at 50, guys. So if you haven't hit the like button, please do. It helps us out and we'd really appreciate it. Okay. We're heading to the top three. The top three. Okay. So at number 3 officially, we have there it is. There it is. Woo, boy.
Yeah, I agree. It's like, no.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's so good. Kills is so good.
Yeah. Yep. Now listen.
Where was I on these panels? That's what happened.
I take
Michael.
back
That's
everything
what
I
happened,
said
Michael.
about the categories.
Listen, man. So listen, but I can remember that stream, which was a really there was a lot of people at that stream, but the mask, the kills,
Yeah.
The atmosphere, the score, those were all picked, randomly, but they were picked by the wheel and they got high scores. The mythology, that also got picked, I'm pretty sure. Michael Myers himself, that that was high. So that that was an example of the wheel working to its advantage, big time. It really was. So yeah, so at number 3 it happened, and again, I didn't know where it was going to go, man, but it was very close, man. It had a 44.43 score, and Season of the Witch had a 43.77. So it was close. Can you imagine? Season of the Witch was number 3.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
wow.
I loved it. I would have done a backflip.
Easily. I
You
could
wanna
have
see
put
that?
Kills at number 1. Easy.
Oh, man.
Hands down.
It's just crazy just seeing how the scores, panned out. I know I keep saying it, but seriously, it's just great. Absolutely great. So I said there was like 3 or 4 surprises. I think I said 4 surprises. So we've had 3 of those surprises so far. So that's all I'm gonna say here. Yeah, horror FFA. I guess evil does die tonight. Isn't as bad. There you go. All right. So let's talk about it, guys. Sarah, what's at number 2 and why?
I mean, you're talking about surprises. You've got me worried. You've got me overthinking. I mean, I can't not put like 78 at 1. So just because of that, I'm going to say 2018 came in second.
Okay. All right. Eric, how about you?
I was on the panel for one of them, and I was not on the other. I'm gonna go, and I remember how well the original did, so I'm going with 2018 for number 2.
Okay. All right. JT, how about you?
I'm going with 78 because Michael was gone for a while, and 2018 is a good film. So,
okay.
I think 78 is going to be second. I think this is going to be upset.
Okay. All right. Coriander, how about you?
Yeah, I think it's 2018.
Okay. All right. We got some ideas. Not JPEG heading out. Thank you so much for being here, man. We appreciate you. Check out the replay, man. Check out the replay. But thank you for being here. Jeff is coming in again with a super chat. Much appreciated, Jeff. Saying, since I'm living in bizarre world tonight, 78 is number 2. Hey, wow. All right. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate that.
I would be surprised if 78 was number 2 the way tonight's going, dude.
Yeah.
Well, because if you think the categories, because I know a lot of people like the mask
and
18, and everything, and
That's
Lori
right.
back,
The
how she was
kills.
being a survivor.
Yep. Jerry's coming in again, saying it's 2018. All right, we got you again. We got you down again, Jerry. Thank you so much for the super chat. Jerry is lighting it up tonight. Wow. All right, and we've got the Oct said 27 days until Halloween. There you go. Thank you for being here. We appreciate it. And Paula as well. Hey, Paula. Hope you guys are doing well. And again, if you guys haven't hit the like button, please do try to get us to 50. We should be able to do that. And thank you. All right, guys, we've got a bunch of ideas in the chat. Everybody's wondering, so let's just do this thing. At number 2, officially, out of the 13 films, we have there it is.
Wow.
2018 is number 2. Oh, Lord. Listen, 2018 was a leap 3 points up from Kills at 46.99. So, yeah. Any thoughts on that? Any surprises?
I'm surprised this wasn't number 1, honestly.
Okay.
Because I think 18 was better than 78. I really do. The feel of it, the look of it. I mean, it was a better story. I know everybody loves Michael, the 78. I get it and I respect it, but at the same time, I don't get it at the same time. It's like not really a good story. So it's like, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, but we're introduced to Lori, you know?
Yeah, but the hell with Lori. Really.
What?
I mean,
Yeah.
she
Oh
always
my
got
God.
saved, except H2O.
Oh my
This is my
Loomis
first time
saved her in
on a
the first
stream with
one.
JT, and I'm liking him more and more.
blasphemy.
Yeah, and Loomis saved her in the second, and she only fought him on the H2O because she was all hopped up on pills and alcohol.
Well,
So it's like,
let me just say this too. You actually just made a really good point too that I didn't talk about, because characters was a category as well, and
Yeah.
characters for 78 was super high. And I agree with that. Now the characters for 2018 wasn't as high as 78, so there were a couple of, again, that wheel, man, and breaking it down by categories, it makes a huge difference. It really, really does. Cinematography and score were good for this film as well as 78. And speaking of which, and we have a couple people jumping in and out. I mean, obviously, we might as well just throw it up there too. So obviously, at number 1, we have okay. There it is. And 78 was it was the biggest jump. 78 had a 48.57 out of a possible 50. So it was like 3 points, well, just under 3 points above 2018. It was like, whoo, wow. And I remember that stream, man. I mean, like I said, the score, the cinematography, the characters, the mask, Michael, the final girl, they were all picked, and they were high, man. High scores. There were quite a few 5s. And not only that, but in 78, I think it was maybe the second or third biggest stream where we got scores from the chat. We had a whole bunch of scores from the chat for 78. I could look at them right now, but I'm not going to bore you guys with it.
I keep forgetting that you take scores from the chats too.
Yeah, and we had some really huge scores from the chat, for 78 in the categories, man. So it was crazy. Real quick in the chat, Melissa says 78's got to be number 1. There you go. Ronan.
I wish, Ronan.
Rachel says, I mean, was there ever really a question? I gotta admit, man. Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and Coriander knows because she was with me. It took me a while to calculate all this, guys, and I'm not bad at math. And I had a calculator too, but we just had so many scores, and then to do the average, it took a while, man. I felt like I was back in school, bro. But I was curious, and I didn't know if 78 was gonna win it. I knew it had high scores, but I also had remembered that 2018 did, Season of the Witch and Kills did as well. So right up until I had it written down, I didn't know for sure. I really didn't. So yeah. Bella is in the chat. What's up, Bella? Good to have you here. Saying a timeless classic that still hasn't been topped. There you go. There you go. Gerald saying 78 is hands down the best film from all aspects. There you go. All right. Story, script, acting, production, cinematography. There you go. All right. Now, just real quick, just to throw these up here so everyone can kind of just take a look at it as we wrap this up and we get ready to do our giveaway. So at number 13, we had Resurrection. At number 12, Halloween 2, Rob Zombies. At number 11, yeah, I'm okay with it too. At number 11, we had Halloween 5. At number 10, Rob Zombie's Halloween, which I gotta admit, I was surprised at that. I thought it might have gotten to like maybe 8. You know, I really did. Because again, you guys know, especially you guys here, you guys know how I feel about some of the things in it, but there were some good things as well. You know, some very good things. The Mask was as good as it had been since. I mean, 6 was pretty good, but you know,
that's
Rob
a good
Zombie's
mask. Yeah, it was a good mask.
6 was pretty good, but Rob Zombie's Mask was like, you know, it was really good. You know what I'm saying?
Right
and
there, baby.
And Tyler Mane, he was just amazing. So
I
was surprised at
He's
that.
my favorite Michael.
Yeah.
Mine too.
So we've got Rob Zombie's Halloween at number 10. At number 9, we had 6, which I was really surprised at it. I really was, but it made it. The stream was interesting and it made it, man.
Were you surprised that it was? Did you think it would be higher or lower when you say you were surprised?
I thought it was going to be lower.
Okay.
I thought Rob Zombie's Halloween was going to beat Curse of Michael Myers. I really did.
Too.
Yeah.
Put it this way. I'm going to put it to you this way. And again, for you guys, and only some of you guys here now have been around that long, but we did a ranking of the franchise, except for Ends. That was the only one we didn't have at the time. And I've talked about my rankings, but I don't think I've ever officially done anything with all of them. But I thought for sure Rob Zombies was going to beat Curse, you know. Okay. So yeah. So at number 8, we had Ends, which again, that surprised me as well, because there's just a lot of, I mean, there's people that are coming around on it, and there's some people that do really enjoy it, but there's a lot, bro. If you look at any of my Ends content, you got so many people like, there has never been a worse film in the history of the planet. And it's like, okay, all right, we get it. You just hate it a lot. But when you break it down,
the movies that
what's that?
If it's the worst on the planet, I'll introduce you to some movies. Then there's far worse. So.
Look at some of the
Lover Caught in the Hood. I mean, Evil Bong.
I mean,
there's tons out there, man.
We've done tons of movies in Slasher Movie Club alone that are 8 times, 10 times worse than Ends. When we broke it down in that stream, which was a very popular stream, when you talk about the score, when you talk about the mask, when you talk about the cinematography, those got high marks. They just did, you know. So anyways,
if they didn't promise like the epic battle, I don't think people would hate this movie as much. If they knew what they was getting into, like if they came out and say, listen, this ain't going to be a movie that you're, you know, not like Kills, this is going to be different, I think people would maybe understand.
I think so too.
Yeah, I think you're right.
There's a lot of things involved with it, man. So that was number 8. Halloween Ends was number 8. And number 7, we had H2O, which that surprised me too. I thought that was going to be, you know, maybe at 6, maybe 5, but at least 6. But at 6, we had Halloween 2. That surprised the heck out of me too, man. I was like, wow. Number 5, we had Halloween 4. And number 4, Season of the Witch, man. It might have been the biggest surprise, bro.
Yeah.
The biggest surprise. Again, check out the stream. You'll find out how it got there. At number 3, we had Kills. That kind of surprised me too. I thought it might have only gotten to number 4. I love Kills, but you know, there are some things about it that you can poke holes at. 2018 at number 2, that didn't surprise me too much. And then of course, 78. I mean, personally speaking, that would be my number 1 as well. So there it is, the 13, man. It's interesting to say the least. It really is.
It was fun.
It was, man. It was. And actually, hold on. Let me just jump to the chat here because I know these guys are these guys are going off. Rachel coming in with a super chat as well. Wanted to give a big shout out tonight for hosting and organizing this event. So much fun to participate. Appreciate your hard work, dude. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That's very kind of you. I really appreciate it. This was a lot of fun. It was a lot to do, but it was so much fun. Just having all you guys hanging out and doing these discussions and scores, and it was great. It really, really was. It was more fun than I even imagined. Because like when we do these types of things, and well, all of you guys here know it because we talk about these things sometimes when we throw out ideas to each other. But I try to get a sense of how I think it'll work out, and this exceeded it, far exceeded it. So that's always a cool thing. It really, really is. So let's do this, guys. We're going to get ready to do our giveaway. And all I'm going to do is have you guys on the panel as I finish putting in everyone's name. I got most of them, but we'll just go right down the line, starting with Sarah. Just give us a quick take on what you think of the list and also what you think of the series and how we did this.
Yeah. So I came into tonight kind of assuming I knew like top 3, bottom 3. For the most part, like they were right. The middle I knew was a crapshoot. I like the way we did the categories because some movies are greater than the sum of their parts.
What
was that? JT? What?
He's not muted.
Oh, he's not muted.
Having a conversation. He's not muted.
Oh, all right. I got him. Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Sarah.
I was saying some movies are like greater than the sum of their parts and some are not. So it was interesting to see where everything kind of lined up, and like this was super fun, and I'd love to do it with another franchise sometime.
All right.
Yeah, this was a blast. First off, I want to say I did like how when you had these streams, they weren't in order. That made it a lot more fun and a lot more random and hard to kind of pay attention. You know what I mean? I had fun tonight. I'm personally happy that 2 of my favorites made the top 5 and Rob Zombie didn't come in dead last. But what I also really enjoyed is the unpredictability, how a movie that a lot of people either really, really love, the original notwithstanding, could rank low, and something that people don't really care for can rank higher than expected. So like I've always said, Night, what I'm here for is mainly the conversation, but just the fact that how random it is. And like I said, when you're doing all these different streams with categories, to me, that's what makes it more fun, is the unpredictability. So
yeah, man.
I had a blast. I'm glad I was able to come tonight.
Yeah, me too, man. Thank you so much for joining too, by the way.
Yeah.
All right. JT, how about you, man?
Yeah, this was fun. This was a blast. Like the shock, I think it's the whole shock and awe. It's like, what? It's like, this is the perfect example of how, well, Eric said it. Bad ones can be good and good ones can be bad. It's like and H2 or Rob Zombie's first, that's my favorite, and he ain't last.
Good for you.
I wish I was on that panel because it probably would have ranked a little bit higher. But this is what it is. It's all fun. This is what this community is all about. And, you can tell we're not upset. This is what it is. But definitely looking for a Friday 13th of this.
You're all right. You're all right. Coriander, how about you? And final thoughts?
There's just a couple, really one movie that I question where it's at. But besides that, I mean, this was fun. And I want to do Friday the 13th. I'm with you, JT.
All right. All right. Very, very cool. And real quick, too, Troy came in right at the end, as usual. Right, Eric? Right at the end.
He runs that gauntlet so close, dude. I swear.
He does. he says, said it 1,000 times, agree with the story choices does not make a movie. Disagreeing with story choices doesn't make a movie bad. It's just not your cup of tea. Ends is well made on many levels. Well said, man. And again, when we broke it down category by category, there's no lying. There's no lie. We had to give it its props. But thank you so much for the super chat and the support as always, man. And we've got you down for another entry. So let's do this, man. Let me pull up the wheel and we are going to spin it. And again, you have to be present. I did say that in the beginning. And also, once we have the person's name picked, we're going to give you guys 30 seconds to say that you are here. If you do not, then we're going to spin it again, which we had to do that a couple times in our last giveaway,
we did.
which was crazy. It's like, wow. All right.
I also just wrote a message in the chat because I saw people having a conversation and it looked like they were definitely behind. So I told everybody to just like hit the little fast forward button and make sure that your like stream hasn't lagged. Because I'm looking at people who are talking about like the winner being announced. So if we just make sure that we're all caught up, because it would suck to win and find out 3 minutes later after somebody else won.
Right? Absolutely. Okay. We're going to spin this thing. And Val, thank you as well. Saying love the randomness of the category selection. Had to be honest about the movie. Yes.
Oh, hey. So before you spin it, JT, do you have a timer? Do you have a timer?
Yeah, see.
Awesome.
Boom!
Okay. So we're going to do 30 seconds. Okay, so good luck to everybody. We appreciate all the support. I mean, it helps us out regardless, helps the channel, and we appreciate that. Helps us to do stuff like this, man, because again, this was 13 streams. I don't even know how many weeks it was in total, but it was a lot to do. I'm not gonna lie. I love big projects, but this was really a big project. So thank you guys for the support here. All right, we're gonna spin this in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Oh boy. Oh boy, look at that. It's Rachel. Rachel, are you here? Or are you still here?
I'm watching the chat.
I just saw her, but yeah.
She literally just said, "Hey, Mary." Yep, she's here. She put a bunch of shocked faces.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah. There you go.
Rachel. Woohoo. Very cool. Yes. Congratulations, man. That was cool. And let me just say, it was proven again because Rachel had like
multiple entries.
She had like 7 or 8 entries, man. Like she was
Val,
rolling
they got
tonight.
your secret.
they got the secret.
The Val method works.
I mean, look, let's just be honest. It just works, man. I mean, you got more entries. I mean, and but thank you to everyone who joined in on the giveaway fun. That was really cool. And
there's
going
to be many, many more.
Trust me, guys. And not only that, but let me also just say this too. We've got some really cool things that we're going to be doing for the month. And obviously we still will be having our monthly giveaways. So if you
hint, I'm gonna give you a hint. All right, this October members, all I'm gonna say, the greatest werewolf of all time.
Dude.
All I'm gonna say.
Teen Wolf.
Come on, man. Really?
Yeah.
What?
Your greatest werewolf of all time, and it's a bust.
I yelled Teen Wolf. Come on.
No.
Yeah, what? Come on.
I almost yelled,
wow.
Judy Greer from Cursed.
Wow.
Ooh.
Let's just say the greatest transformation of all time.
Oh, God, JJ. What? And you're giving it away on your channel?
No, it's the members.
Dude,
dude, you're just going to mail it to me and make another one and then do the giveaway.
Oh, man, I'm telling you. Relax, man. Relax. So listen, guys. So, so we do have our monthly giveaway. So again, if you're part of our franchise fans, member level or above, we're having that every month. We also have special things going on in the streams where other people can also join in on the fun. So just keep track of that. It's October, so for us, we're going to be doing a lot of different stuff. We're calling it Horror-tober. There's a huge announcement that I can't make right now.
Okay.
And if you even have an idea why, you could probably figure out why I can't make it alone tonight. That's about the best guess I could give you.
Yeah.
So I will not do that. But I just want to say it's going to be some great stuff going on. Jerry, thank you so much. Jerry coming in again saying congrats to Rachel. Thanks, man.
But inside, he's like, damn it.
Wow. Well, we're going to have more stuff. Jerry knows.
Oh, yeah.
He's
They're going to have
around.
way more stuff.
We're going to have
I'm
more
busy.
stuff. DJ as well, man. DJ, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. DJ's won a few things, so he knows what's going on. We're gonna have more stuff. Also, just to say this as well, and I probably should have said some of this in the beginning, but for channel members, we're gonna be doing a really cool thing as well this month. I know that it's already October the 4th, but we still have plenty of time until the 31st. So we do have our own horror movie challenge. And I'm going to be putting that out in the community tab and also to socials, to all channel members. So if you are a channel member, or if you follow us on the Facebook group, you're going to find out about this more in depth. And you're also going to get a chance to kind of, I don't know, be privy to it a little bit more. But we've got our own list for our horror movie challenge for the month of October.
So nice.
And we're gonna be getting more into that. So I'm just saying, if you're not a channel member, definitely think about joining us. We're gonna have some fun with it. It'll be interactive. We're gonna have streams that are gonna be dealing with it as well. Here's our selection of films that you can choose from, and that's all I'm gonna say without giving it all away. These are the films that you can choose from, and if you watch them, maybe some things will be happening. So that's all I can say. But we've got some really cool picks. Coriander's picks are in green. She came up with
what's really
good
interesting about
What's
this?
that?
The
What's
Silence
that?
of the Lambs. I'm about to get a Hannibal Lecter bust.
Ooh,
Wow, so
nice.
that's interesting.
That is very interesting.
That's very interesting.
Talk to me about how interesting at some point. Very cool. All right.
Yeah, that was the winner of one of my Patreons. He's about to release it. So I'm like, what?
Oh, nice.
There's a reason to print it, technically.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's all I'm saying, man. Val's got the link. If you'd like to become a channel member, definitely you can click the link or hit the join button next to the subscribe button. So this is our list that we're going to be referencing for the rest of the month. We're going to do a couple of cool things about it, maybe some trivia, that type of thing. And
it's a good list.
It is a good list, and we're going to see how many people can get through them. There's 22 in total, so we're going to see what people can do. All right.
Noticed that some's green, some's white, so that's different.
The green are the ones that Coriander suggested.
Okay,
and
gotcha.
She came up with some good ones, and these cover everything, man.
I'm happy with one that she picked. You know which one I'm happy that she picked.
I know exactly which one you're talking about. I know exactly is your favorite. But but yeah, guys, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I'm just inviting everyone to be a part of that. But channel members, folks that we have on our socials and our group, you guys are going to be getting all the information first and so forth. So anyways, it's going to be a great October is the bottom line. So we hope that you guys hang out with us, and we got multiple things going on and two big announcements, one of which is really, really special for a lot of reasons. So anyways, that's what we got. Thank you guys so much for being here. We appreciate it. Yeah. And this was fun. We've got the ranking done. And wow, that's all I can say. Make sure you subscribe to JT and Eric. We appreciate that. The links have been in the chat, in the description as well. Please support them. We really would appreciate that. They deserve it. And also our good friend Ginger Ninja, who is so close to 1K. So close to 1K. Let's get him there.
He deserves
Get him there, guys. He deserves it. YouTube does not make this easy for any of us. I just want to say that. So let's help each other out. And Val, you're right, man. Big congrats to JT, rocking and rolling, stepping up the ladder.
You,
it's awesome.
Thank you. I mean, it's hard, folks. I got to put Michael on a hot dog soon, so to get views. It's hard when you have to do that.
It is, man. It really is, man.
Because they're not watching the videos now. They're just watching him. It's like, is that Michael Myers in a hot tub? Yeah. Nobody else is going to do it.
Hey, everybody needs to do it, brother.
On Fears and Flaws.
That's right. That's right, man. All right, guys. So, and he is still here. That's awesome, man. Yeah, you're going to get there, bro. You're going to get there, bro. You know how we roll. We got your back. So, all right, guys.
Let's get him. You know what? Let's get him to 1,000 by October 31st.
We should be able to do that.
Let's get him to by Halloween. Let's get him to 1,000.
We should be able to do that between what he does and our community here and all the connections, everyone. We should be able to do it, man. Seriously. There's no reason we shouldn't be able to do it. And you're welcome, bro. Oh, that's sweet, man. Thank you. Thank you, man. Thank you for, let me just say this too, man. I mean, it goes back and forth, people like Ginger Ninja, all these guys here on the panel, our good brother, Steven, so many other folks, we just support each other, Strange Monkey, Monty, Triv, the old crew, Marty, we just, we've been around each other for a long time. We support each other. And that's important, man. It really is, because you need that. You need that in YouTube. So, all right. Thank you guys so much. We love you. And we will catch you guys next time. And as always, if you're watching this, if you're listening to this, you are the Night Watch. Peace.
Cecilia Murphy, baby.
Bye.
Cheers.